Hi, welcome to my channel pibyme Maths. This is by WMA11. Here we are solving October-November 2019 Pure Math 1 paper. Let's look at question number 1. This is from radians. We have a sector given. Figure 1 shows a sector AOB of a circle with center O, radius R. The angle is given 1.25 radians. Given that the area of the sector, the formula is half r square theta, is given as 15 centimeter square. Find r, make r as a subject. So r square is going to be 15 times 2 divided by 1.25. So 30 divided by 1.25, 24. So square root of 24 is 2 root of 6 is equal to 24. So r is 2 root of 6. They want the exact value. So if you change it to decimal, it has a lot of decimal places. Don't write the decimal number, you will lose more. So keep it as 2 root 6. Part B now. Find the exact length of the perimeter. To find the length of the perimeter, you need to add a radius plus arc length. So perimeter is equal to radius plus arc length. The formula is r theta, r times theta. So it's basically, if you take 2 root of 6 as a common factor out, 1 plus 1 plus 1.25, 2 square root of 6 times 2 plus 1.25, you will get 13 square root of 6 over 2. It's centimeter. This is also centimeter. You won't lose mark if you don't write the unit, don't worry. Perimeter is centimeter. Just a 3-mark question. Question number 2. A tree was planted in the ground. Exactly 2 years after it was planted, the height was 1.85. 7 years after it was planted, the height was 3.45. Given that h meters of the tree and t years after it was planted in the ground can be modeled by this equation, find the values of a and b. This says when t is equal to 2, height was 1.85. So sub in t is equal to 2, h is equal to 1.85. You will get 2a plus b is 1.85. And then t is 7, h is this. T is 7, h is 3.45. So you will get 7a plus b is 3.45. We have two equations. Solve the simultaneous equations. Take it as 1, 2. 2 minus 1, the a, b will be cancelled. 7a minus 2a is 3.45 minus 1.85. So 5a is equal to something. Divide by 5, I'll get the value of a. 3.45 minus 1.85 divided by 5. 0.32. From equation, sub in a into any one of the equations. From equation 1, 2a plus b is 1.85. So b is 1.85 minus 2 times 0.32. 1.21. That's all. It's a 4-mark question. Let's move on to part B. State according to the model the height of the tree when it was planted. So initial value. So you replace t by 0. So h is equal to just b, which is h is equal to 1.21 meter. So mention the unit here. It's meter, and the question is nothing is mentioned, so leave it as it is. That's the answer. Question number 3. We have a quadratic function given, x square minus 5x plus 13, and then the question says M is the minimum point. Straight line L passes through origin and intersects C at M and N, as you can see from the figure. Okay, first find the coordinates of M, the minimum point. To find the minimum point, you can apply completing the square or differentiation. So I'm going to apply completing the square here. So y is equal to x square minus 5x, half of 5 is 5 over 2. So plus 5 over 2 square minus 5 over 2 square plus 30, which is x minus 5 over 2 whole square. You can combine the three terms into x minus 5 over 2 whole square minus 5 square over 2 square plus 13. So minus 25 over 4 plus 13 is 27 over 4. So x minus 5 over 2 whole square minus 27, sorry, it's positive, right? Positive 27 over 4. Why we are doing that? To find the minimum point or the maximum point of a parabola, if you can write the function in this form, x plus p whole square plus q, the turning point is minus p comma q. So basically you take the number inside the bracket, change the sign, that's positive 5 over 2, and then take the number standing all alone here, 27 over 4. That's all. Part B now. Find the coordinates of n now. Okay. To find the coordinate of n, we need to know the equation of the straight line. We already know the equation of the curve. We can find the point of intersection, right? How do we find the equation of the line? The line passes through the origin and the point M, 5 over 2, 27 over 4. If we know 2 points, we can find the slope and find the equation, right? That's what we are going to do first. The slope of L is equal to 2 points are the origin and M. This is M, this is origin. So y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, 27 over 4 divided by 5 over 2. 27 over 10. Therefore, the equation is y is equal to, you can use this as x1, y1. So it's going to be y minus y1 is equal to slope times x minus x1. You don't need to do this because since the line passes through the origin, the y-intercept is 0. So y equals mx plus c. So 27 over 10x. That's all. That's the equation of the straight line. And we know the equation of the parabola, x square minus 5x plus 13. Now we are going to equate them and solve it. So x square minus 5x plus 13 is equal to 27 over 10 is, okay, keep it as 27 over 10 x. And multiply through it by 10, you will get 10x square minus 50x plus 130 minus 27x is 0. So 10x square minus 77x plus 130 is 0. I'm going to solve this quadratic now. 10 minus 77, 130. 26 over 5, 5 over 2. Okay, 26 over 5, 5 over 2, but you need to write it as a factor, otherwise you will lose more. 5x minus 26, 2x minus 5 is 0. We got two values of x. What does that mean? The line intersects the curve at 2 points with x coordinate these two, but we already know the x coordinate 5 by 2 belongs to this point M. So we are going to take this value 26 over 5 and find the y coordinate. You can sub in this in here or here to find the y coordinate. So when x is equal to 26 over 5, y is 27 over 10 times 26 over 5. 27 times 26 over 50. 351 over 25. Therefore, the point N is 26 over 5, 351 over 25. That's all. That's the coordinate of it. They just want you to find the coordinate. They did not mention anything, so leave it in the exact form. Part C, use inequalities to define the region R. Okay, we have the equation of the straight line, 27 over 10x, right? Which part of the line is shaded? Above the line, right? If it's shaded above, you have to use the sign greater than. Don't put equal sign because it's a dotted line. So y is greater than 27 over x. And if you take the equation of y-axis, it's shaded on the right hand side. If it's shaded right hand side, it's greater than. And it's a solid line, so greater than or equal to 0. Okay. And then it's shaded below the curve. So y is less than x square minus 5x plus 13. But if you use all these inequalities, you can shade this region also. Right? This region also satisfied by all these inequalities, right? But we are particularly talking about R, so that's when you need to use the turning point. Let's assume there is a line here, passes through the turning point. We know the x coordinate is 5 over 2. It's shaded on the left hand side, so x is less than 5 over 2. If you want, you can combine these two as 0 is less than or equal to x is less than 5 over 2. Or write it separately, it doesn't matter. It's just a 2-mark question. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 4. ABCD has area of 40 centimeter square. It's a parallelogram, so I'm going to draw a parallelogram. Okay. AB has length 10, so AB CD. Put the points vertex in the same order. BC has length 6. DAB is it's an obtuse triangle. So obtuse triangle means that's more than 90 degrees, so it has to be this way. The parallelogram should be like this actually, not this. This is the parallelogram D and C. Okay, this is obtuse, not acute angle, obtuse angle, more than 90 degree. Find the size of the angle DAB in 2 decimal place. So if this is 10, this also 10, this is 6, right? The area of a parallelogram is just area of the parallelogram has area of 40 centimeter square. So how do we find the area of the parallelogram? You can use the formula AB sine theta. AB are 2 adjacent sides, theta is the included angle. So if you don't know the formula, do not worry about it. You can divide it into 2 triangles. The area of this triangle is half, this is, take it as theta, AB sine theta, and this area is also the same as this one. So times 2 is equal to 40. Make sine theta as a subject. 40 divided by 2 will be cancelled. 60. Find theta in degree. Sine inverse of 4 over 6 is this 41.81, 41.81 dot dot dot. But the question clearly says it's an obtuse angle, so you need to take it as 180 minus this answer. They want the answer to 2 decimal place, so theta is 13819. 9 degree. So immediately I'm going to store the actual values A. So that's the answer for part A. Let's move on to part B now. Find the length of the diagonal BD in centimeter. Okay, I have put the diagram here. They want us to find the length of this diagonal BD. So what we can do, we know theta also, so we can apply cosine rule. Opposite side is C. So the cosine rule is c square is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab cos theta. So BD square is 6 square plus 10 square minus 2 times 6 times 10 cos theta. Do not use the rounded figure. 138.18 dot dot. We stored the actual value, so we are going to use the actual value. Get this value, find the square root of it. So 6 square plus 10 square minus 2 times 6 times 10. 2 6 are 12, 120 cos the angle A. You get this value, 225.44 dot dot. That's BD square. Therefore BD, the answer to one decimal place. So square root of the answer is 15.0 centimeter. That's all. Just a 2 mark question. Question number 5 now. We have y given, find dy by dx. Y is equal to 1 over 6x cubed plus 4x power half minus 15. When you differentiate it with respect to x, 1 over 6 times x cubed becomes 3x square. 4 times half x power half minus 1, 15 becomes 0. 3 over 6 is 1 over 2x square. 4 over 2 is 2x power minus half. That's all. Part B, the point P of 4,11 over 3 lies on the curve. Find the equation of the normal. We know dy by dx, so we are going to find the slope of the dy by dx. Sorry, what is that? Slope of the tangent is dy over dx at the point P of 4,11 over 3. dy by dx is half x square, replace x by the x coordinate of the point, plus 2x power minus half, 2x power minus half. This is basically 16 over 2 is 8 plus 4 power minus half is 1 over 2, so you will get 9. So we need slope of the normal, which is a perpendicular line, so take the negative reciprocal of the slope. We have a point, we have a slope. We can write the equation y minus y1 is equal to slope times x minus x1. This point is x1, y1. So when you write this step, immediately go back and read the question. Sometimes they want the answer in this format where a, b, c are integers. Sometimes they want this format mx plus c. So you can have fractions here. But in this case, a, b, c are integers. We need to get rid of the fraction 9 and 3. So I'm going to multiply through it by 9. 9y minus 9 times 11 over 3 is 9. 3 can be cancelled. So 33 is equal to minus x plus 4. Move everything this side. X plus 9y minus 37 is 0. That's all. Question number 6 now. Sketch the graph, the reciprocal graph, and mention the horizontal asymptote and the coordinates of the intersection. Okay. Draw xy axis and label them first. We know this is the graph 1 over x or 4 over x. Okay. When they say plus k, don't think that we need to move the graph upwards depending on the value of k. If k is positive, we move upwards. If k is negative, we need to move the graph downwards. So just because it's plus k, don't think that it's a translation upwards. That's when you need to read the question carefully. It's clearly mentioned k is positive. So we are going to move the graph upwards k units. So the horizontal asymptote will be moved first. So you will have a horizontal asymptote here. Y is equal to k. And then move this piece here. And then move this piece here. There is a point of intersection with x. To find the x-intercept, you need to replace y by 0. when you replace y by 0, you will get 4 over x is equal to minus k. X is equal to minus 4 over k if you swap x and minus k. So this point is minus 4 over k comma 0. Put it in the point form. That's all. You'll be given 3 marks for this. You have to mention the equation of asymptote and this point. And you can label the graph also. Y is equal to 4 over x plus k. The last part. The line with the equation, this is tangent to the curve. So we equate them. The curve is y is equal to 4 over x plus k. So equate both of them. 4 over x plus k is 10 minus 2x. Multiply through it by x. You will get 4 plus kx is equal to 10x minus 2x square. Move everything this side. You will get 2x square plus kx minus 10x plus 4 is 0. Write it in the standard form. 2x square. Take x as a common factor. Plus 4 is 0. So a is the coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x, c is the constant. If the line is tangent to the curve, that means it touches at only one point. So the condition is b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. So b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. Expand it. K square minus 20k plus 100 minus 4 4s are 16, 32 is 0. So you're going to get k square minus 20k plus 68 is 0. Solve this. 1 minus 20, 68. Okay. So k is 10 plus or minus 4 root. So write a step here. Minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. So they want the possible values of k. So here we got 2 values. But again, here it says k is positive. Do not ignore that. So when you get 2 solutions, don't leave it like this. You need to make sure both the values are positive. So 10 minus 4 root 2 is positive. 10 plus 4 root 2 is also positive. So you can leave it like this. Otherwise, if 1 is a negative number, you need to write the positive number separately at the end.